Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout 4 and Nuka World. So I did some work in between last part and this part, and as you can see, I've changed out my armor. I now have, I just changed them back to this so that they're at the top of my list, but the chest piece is the Disciple Metal chest piece, which is the heavy version, therefore the more damage resistance, and then I have the Operator for the rest of this stuff. Now, if you're wondering why I went for 4 Operators and a Disciple, it's because the Operator's arms and legs, as you can see, are all even. Like the legs are 25-25, the arms are 24-24. The Disciple's arms are 23-25, so one less ballistic, one more energy. So I'd rather have them even, and then like the legs are 24-26, so once again, one less and one more. But the chest piece, I picked Disciples because the Operators is 55-55, I think, for their heavy one. I don't know. It's something like that. Anyway, point is, though, is that you have, or it's 55 something. I don't know. Anyway, all of the arms and legs are the same overall damage resistance. Like I said, the Operators produce one more ballistic for one less energy, and we come across more ballistic than energy. But as for the chest piece, the Disciples one is just straight up better because I think that the Disciples one or the Operators one is 55 ballistic instead of 54, but it has significantly less. I want to say maybe 70 energy resistance, so you get 9 more energy resistance, which, makes this one better. So to do that, you can buy them all from Gage here, as you can see, who I've also changed out. I just gave him heavy Disciple armor, the non-spiked variant of it. So we actually have the same chest piece. But as long as you're within Nuka World, he'll sell you gear. And unlike most merchants that take 3 days to restock, if you leave Nuka World, like fast travel away and come back, he automatically restocks, even though it's only roughly a day's travel, both there and back. So I basically just kept fast traveling back to the Commonwealth and back to Nuka World, seeing what he has, Commonwealth, Nuka World, da-da-da-da-da. Back and forth. Because I wanted to get all of my armor, all of his armor, and all of armor for my displays back home. My displays are not finished. The packed one is, but that is it. The rest are not. But since all of my armor was done, I figured, fuck it, good enough. Let's record the next part, and then I can dig around with it more. As you may have seen in my inventory there, I did have a spiked Disciple piece. I think it was the left leg. Which is actually the final piece that I need for my Disciples display back home. Which I got just before I started recording, when I was checking his inventory. But anyway, like I said, I want to explore the outside of Nuka World. First, before we do anything else. And then next week, maybe even next part, because I plan on recording the next part tomorrow. Next week, we'll go into Nuka World proper and do stuff.
Well, hey there. What brings you all the way out here?
You always this friendly to a complete stranger?
I suppose it's because I don't like to judge people until I get to know them. Sorry if I caught you off guard. The name's Evan. I've been out here for years now. I guess you could say that I like the peace and quiet. And the view. Well, look for yourself. It's something else. Since you took the trouble to find me, least I can do is return the favor. Need any supplies?
Sure, that'd be great.
Glad to help. Let me see what I've got. Here you go. I found this on the outskirts of Nuka World a while back. It isn't doing me any good.
The Nuka Love recipe.
Well, it's been nice having a visitor. Feel free to stay for a while, and help yourself to anything else I have laying around the place. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna hang out around here and enjoy the view.
So yeah, that's Evan. He lives here. He just sits here and watches the sun rise and set, and that's it. You get the Nuka Love recipe from him, which is one of the recipes that we will have to make for the one achievement I don't remember if it's for making all the different Nuka flavors or if it's just for making a certain amount of them, but we'll have to collect all the recipes from different places. And that's obviously a very easy one to get. They also have a lot of weird weird enemies in this DLC. And a lot of annoying ones. Like I don't know if you played New Vegas, they had the the little praying mantis bugs. Uh, they weren't very bad, but it's just like they have some enemies like that in this DLC that are just just like my issue with the feral ghouls, where like your aiming is only so much. So the fact that like they move the way they do and everything, it's just so fucking hard to hit them. The Hubologist camp, which is apparently not in the bathroom. But these, I do believe, are some kind of like religious weirdos.
Welcome,
She's glowing.
stranger. We are Hubologists. You may have heard of us. No? Ah, well, if you've come seeking answers to life's great questions, Hubology has them. While I sincerely hope you'll join us, even if you don't, I'm in need of a person of action.
Hubology? What is that?
Before the Great War, a brilliant writer named Dick Hubble invented a process for expanding the human mind. Through the process of alignment, he was able to give his followers great mental powers. I am his direct descendant and keeper of all his secrets, collectively known as Hubology. If you are really interested in joining us, go speak to Phil about having an alignment. We can help you find inner peace and happiness. We can help you master the amazing powers of the mind.
I'm always for hire if the price is right.
Good. We need spacesuits, like the one I'm wearing. I'll pay you 200 caps for 5 of them. I've learned that there are some in the galactic zone of Nuka World. I lost 2 followers trying to get them ourselves. I'm hoping you'll have more luck.
What do you need spacesuits for?
I suppose there is no harm in telling you. They will protect us in the battle to come.
I'll need more than that for this job.
Okay, I'll give you 250 caps.
I'll do it.
Good. If it goes well, I might have more work for you. For now, though, just bring me those spacesuits from the Vault Tech display in Nuka World.
Alright, so yeah, this is obviously all the Hubologists and whatnot, and there is more than her here. Just give me a second, I'm looking at what else is here. I was just checking the quest, and yeah, we need to go get the recipe and whatnot. Aha! The Nuka Fruity recipe. I don't actually remember. Is that like an actual like thing we get, or does it just like is it in our inventory, or is it just unlocked? God, I wish I could get rid of all these keys. Oh no, it is an actual thing in our inventory. I don't know if we can like display that in any way, but there are supposed to be other Hubologists. Phil Rollering. Hello, hello.
Are you
Mr.
ready
Phil.
to throw off the shackles of your neurodynes? Hubology takes commitment. A small donation of 50 caps shows your commitment to self-improvement. You will take some rads during the procedure, so make make sure you're healthy before starting.
Hmm. Okay. So that's interesting.
Isn't the first one supposed to be free?
I suppose I can do that. Have a seat in the Zeta Aligner.
So yeah, I do believe that yeah, that would be this. I don't think that this will do anything for us.
Let me start up the Zeta rays.
Yeah, so I think that this is supposed to give us more intelligence. This procedure that he's about to do on us. And obviously our intelligence is already maxed out, but if it I don't even remember if it's
Okay.
like a temporary thing, if
Logging
it's
on
just
to
like a
the
bonus
neurodyne.
thing.
Oh, there were so many of them. What have you been doing?
Welcome to our
Good,
camp, stranger.
good.
You should go see Dara.
Good. The
She's
Zeta
out front
rays are
on the
withering
mailbox.
them. Well, some of them at least. And we're done. For now. You'll need many more treatments. Congratulations. You are now an AHS-1. That stands for Aligned Hub Seeker. You have taken the first step in a long journey. Here are your robes.
Yeah, so we now have the same. It's the
I can
same
feel
outfit
the
that they're wearing.
neurodynes flooding your system. You really should get in alignment soon.
Hey there.
Our newest member. Welcome, AHS-1. Are you ready to do battle with your neurodynes? We ask for a modest commitment of 100 caps for this alignment. You'll take a bit more rads than last time, so make sure you're healthy before taking this alignment.
I thought we were friends. You wouldn't charge a friend, would you?
I suppose we are friends. Okay, but this is the last time. Sit in the Zeta alignment.
So yeah, you can get the first two. Also, I want to check because obviously our perks, our intelligence wouldn't be any higher than 10, but I don't remember if it's a if it like rewards something here, if it would be under the age Hubology or Zeta something, right? Okay, well it's not Zeta something, and I don't see it under Hubology, so
Let me start up the Zeta rays.
yeah, I'm not sure if this actually does anything. For us, but it is kind of funny because this is
Locking onto the
basically
neurodynes. You seem to have gathered almost as many as I removed before. You really should be more careful about the company you keep. And we're done. For now. You'll need many more treatments. Well done, AHS-2. Of course you'll need more treatments. Neurodynes build up with the exposure to infected people. And that's why we recommend only interacting with other hubologists.
okay. So now talk
You're
to him
doing well,
again.
AHS-2. In your last alignment, I saw unhealthy attachments to suppressors. Very difficult to treat. However, you'll only need to donate 250 caps. Of course, the rad dosage is a bit higher, too.
I am ready.
Then please sit in the Zeta aligner.
Yeah, so we are going to go through all of them. I think that there's
Let
like
me start
8
up the Zeta rays.
levels of this
Neurodynes are
that we
locked.
can go through.
Zeta rays are destroying them. And we're done. For now. You'll need many more treatments. You are now officially an AHS-3. I cannot help you. Dara has said your treatment must wait until we have achieved our goal. Once we have
Oh, really?
control of the junkyard, you can receive another alignment.
So that's the actual quest line. Like after we get the 5, I think it's 5, right? Data. Yeah, we need to get the 5 spacesuits. Oh, it also wants us to talk to Dara, though, which is interesting. But yeah, there are a few other people, but none of them do anything for you. He's the only one that'll do the alignments. Doing the alignments just basically changes how they refer to you, I think.
Don't take too long with those spacesuits.
Okay.
Don't take too long with
So
those
yeah, she won't
spacesuits.
actually talk to us again. But yeah, the junkyard is actually a place we'll be going to here right away. In this. Okay, so we need to go just west, I guess. We have an issue, I do believe, of the scav at, if I'm not mistaken, this location directly in front of us. And then we'll go there, and then we'll head there, which is the junkyard that they will eventually ask us to take over, or to help them take over. I don't even know where the fuck to shoot this thing. Oh, one. And there goes the other. Oh, we pissed off something. No. Ooh, God.
And I call dibs on whatever we
There we go. Got it. Grandchester, the mystery mansion. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It seems like there's a lot of locations not on my map for this DLC for some reason. Yeah, very weird. But whatever.
Come experience the wonder and horrors of the Frenchester Mystery Mansion. Why did little Lucy gruesomely kill her parents? Tickets, please.
I'm an employee. I get in for free.
Enjoy your visit to the Frenchester Mystery Mansion. Kicking or spray painting the animatronic models is prohibited. See where she committed the bloody deed. Marvel at the animatronic models. See the actual kitchen where her mother lovingly prepared her meals. See the blood stains that can't be washed out. Not suitable for children under 5.
All right.
No animals.
The story of the Grandchester Mystery Mansion begins with Morticia and Hannibal Grandchester.
Just Grandchester ordered this stairway to nowhere built in an effort to confuse the evil spirits possessing her daughter, Lucy.
Morticia nearly dies giving birth to their only child, Lucy.
I don't even know where.
Hannibal
Oh.
never wanted a child and resents the young girl for the near death of his wife. Please proceed to the next room. No shoving or pushing. Disruptive behavior will result in being removed from the Grandchester Mystery Mansion.
Throughout the mansion, you'll find doors like this one that opens to blank walls in an attempt to confuse the spirits possessing Lucy. Boo! Yeah. Wrong way. Alright, well, let's, I guess, just take the tour, because, I mean, we could go up there and jump over it, but I imagine we'll end up there at some point anyway.
As a young child, Lucy proves difficult for her elderly parents. In this very room, her mother read her stories by Shelley and Poe, and histories of the Borgias. With no friends to speak of, she would capture small animals to play with. Their skins were found nailed to the undersides of the furniture. Guests are not allowed to remove items as souvenirs. Please proceed to the next room.
Alright. I mean, it says we're not supposed to take stuff, but obviously we can. Portrait of Morticia Grantchester. Photographs suggest that the artist took many liberties to make her look more youthful and attractive. It's a shame that they don't have more speakers in each room so that you don't have to basically be looking at it either.
Her daughter was possessed.
You hear something?
Hannibal. He could beat
Look who it is.
evil out of her.
Should have
Morticia
known better.
complained every morning of ghostly chills afflicting her in this very hall.
Well, I shouldn't have chills anymore.
Taking the advice of her psychic, she persuaded Hannibal to build fireplaces to drive the spirits from it. We are not responsible for injuries of any guests attempting to crawl into the fireplaces. Please proceed to the next room.
Yeah, crawling into the fireplaces. Was there a fucking thing on this door that I missed? There is somebody in here, by the way, which is why there's, oh, here we go. Which is why there's traps and, like, a Mr. Gutsy and everything. Throughout her short life, Lucy was fascinated with fire. She liked to throw insects into the flames and watch them burn.
Don't leave anything behind if we can help.
Any more plaques? It doesn't look like it.
Morticia's psychic insisted that Lucy could be saved by driving out her evil spirits. Rooms such as this one were built to confuse the spirits, making it more difficult for them to find Lucy. One morning, Hannibal came in here to find a doll that looked suspiciously like him, swinging from a noose. Climbing on the ceiling furniture is strictly prohibited. Please proceed to the next
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
I'm gonna enjoy
Kill.
it. That sure was fun. Huh, boss?
Okay. You got a plaque here. After creating this upside-down room, the Grantchesters stopped receiving visitors. Most of their high society friends had begun to shun them by then anyway. So I'm curious, you know, if you came into this room and found a doll of himself hanging, I'm curious, it's also weird that they have these display cabinets on the floor, but I'm curious if it was hanging from the ceiling or if it was on like a solid string sticking up out the floor, because that would be funny. It's like, they hung me, but you're on the floor. It's like, no, but it's upside down, so...
Hannibal's favorite cook quit when Lucy put mice in the stew. This is also where Lucy first attempted to kill her parents by poisoning the dessert. Hannibal walked with a cane after that. Lucy quickly learned to stay out of range of his swing. Guests are asked to refrain from using the kitchen spoons as swords and dueling with them. Please proceed to the next room.
The only reason that would be an announcement is if somebody fucking did that. That's one of those things where it's like, clearly that happened more than, like, theoretically more than once, right? The Grantchester had trouble keeping staff, especially cooks. Once Lucy was old enough to roam the mansion, the longest-serving cook was Granny Ratchet, whom they hired away from a prison. She quit after 5 months, declaring Lucy to be Satan's spawn. Well then. Oh, there's another fucking... More fucking traps, man. It's a shame I had to kill the chef. So we can actually go through this door, and there is stuff down there, but it's a master lock door, and we'll get the key for it in a little bit. Eye on the floor for more traps.
As we pass back through the parlor, notice the stairway going nowhere. This was yet another attempt by Morticia to confuse the evil spirits possessing her daughter. It is not permitted to dangle small children over the railing as you proceed to the next room.
See, now, once again, that seems like one of those things where the only reason they say it is because somebody fucking did it. Yeah, another door to nowhere. There is stuff we need in here, by the way. It isn't just like a interesting little thing.
Scarlata conducted seances in this room for Morticia in an attempt to drive the evil spirits from her daughter. Lucy would sit in the room above this one and knock on the ceiling during seances. Madame Scarlata once accused the little girl of trying to push her down the stairs. There is no need to be scared. Modern science has proven that ghosts are not real and seances are fake. When the Grantchester Mystery Mansion was sold at auction, several trick candles were found here. Please proceed to the next room.
Yeah. See, I saw that there was like wavy lines, like we had a gas leak in here. And then as soon as he said trick candles, I was like, oh, that's gonna be, Yep, and sure enough, they lit up and, well, not like it does a whole lot of damage to us.
In this room, you will see collected artifacts from Lucy Grantchester's short time on this earth. Replicas of these items may be purchased in the souvenir shop. What child would not want to play with a toy boning knife like the one Lucy used to skin small animals? For adults, functional replicas are available. When you are done browsing, please proceed to the next room.
I kind of wish they hadn't put enemies in here.
There's something useful to be found.
Because it kind of ruins it, especially when like the sound is so directional. Like if I'm not looking at those things, I really can't hear anything they say. And it's very annoying that like, you know, we walk in, enemies are here, so like I can't hear what the narrator is saying. Another stairs to nowhere. I mean, this is clearly to some degree based on the Winchester Mansion. It's obviously pretty sure a lot smaller than the Winchester Mansion, but okay then. No, come on. There it is.
That's it.
Some combat armor. No plaques in this room, but that's not really a surprise. I mean,
After impaling his foot on a rusty spike that was mysteriously driven into his shoe, Hannibal came to Lucy's room to punish her for the prank. We'll never know for sure how it happened, but he was found with a pair of scissors driven through his eye and into his brain. Lucy claimed she was holding them in self-defense as he tried to beat her with his cane. She said he tripped and fell onto the scissors. When asked why his fingers had all been cut off, she replied that it was so he couldn't hold the cane again. Lucy's mother was found dead in the master bedroom with a cloth doll stuffed in her mouth. Her wrists had rope burns, but no ropes were ever found.
Shut up, phone.
Lucy insisted that the doll was solely responsible because Morticia wouldn't give her a kiss goodnight. Lucy was committed to an asylum. On her 18th birthday, she escaped. 9 days later, she was found hanging in the attic, dead from an apparent suicide. Please proceed to the next room.
After the gruesome murders of Lucy's parents, the police confiscated dozens of items from this room. There were assorted knives, makeshift weapons, animal bones, and toxic substances. Strangest of all was a journal written in some sort of code that was never deciphered. Unfortunately, all of those items remain in police evidence lockers to this day. I doubt that you can actually find any of that. I mean, if there's a police station here, maybe, but...
Gotta be.
Well, Zachariah, just the guy who put all the fucking shit here.
Let's do this.
Oh no, Spectacle Island suffered damage. Yeah, I knew that it was under attack. I didn't care. I don't have anything built there, and the only person that's there would attack me if I even went, so... I did not see the need. Impact. Oh, Nuka Punch! Another recipe. There's the mansion key. Else, got some Radix. Pipe pistol, don't care about. I'll take bullets though. Some pre-war money. Bullets. Oh, it's actually a master lock door that I don't have the key for. And then that leads. Alright, so let's head into the attic. Because I have to assume that's where this door leads to. Although it is weird that the door to the attic would be in a bedroom. I mean, most houses that have attics have the door either like one of those pull down stairs in the ceilings. Alright, I don't know what the hell's on fire below me, but whatever. Yeah, so as you can see, Lucy's still alive and well. Or, you know, undead and well, either way. A lot of shit up here, though, like, damn. But I think... Oh, there it is, the Scat magazine.
Hell yeah.
Plus 5 explosives damage. Well, we don't really... Well, I mean, if that works for the mini nuke, or the Fat Man, I mean, which I imagine it would. It'd be weird if it didn't. That would be a pretty damn good... That's, 5% of the damage of that, It already one-shots everything. Now it'll even kill them even more somehow. Alright, well, I'm not seeing another plaque or anything. Clearly, Zachariah was using it for a thing, and that's where the ghost disappeared. Alright. So, little ghost girl's gone. I like this location. It's interesting. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about it though is the fact that they threw enemies in, which distracts you from actually hearing the story that's being told. Connection failure. All right. You fucking terminal. You ain't good for nothing. Is this even recording what I type? Piece of junk. Ain't got nobody else to talk to. Guess I'll talk to this stupid terminal. It gets lonely up here, but I'm used to that. At least I'm getting by and I'm free. You know, I'm glad I ditched the damn gunners at Mass Pike Interchange. I was sick of taking orders from Winlock and Barnes. Both of those losers thought they were hot shit. Hope they're dead now. I do believe they are. The Grantchester place sure is perfect. I brought some of my toys with me, and I'm going to set the place up to make the attraction a little deadlier. Haunted house my ass. This place is a joke. This is turning out to be a pretty sweet setup after all. All I gotta do is leave a few tickets by the stupid ticket taker, and they scamper in like rats to garbage. Already bagged a dumbass Minuteman that wandered in and some family traveling west. Minuteman had some good stuff, but the family only had some food and caps. Who the hell travels in the wasteland with no weapons and ammo? Idiots. Added some more traps and tweaked the bots. That last group of wastelanders almost got to me. They had some sweet loot though. Finally cut a deal with those Nuka World Raiders to sell my shit to them. I was running out of food and water. Can't eat guns. One of the goddamn bots keeps malfunctioning. Can't figure out which one it is. Keeps laughing or something. Gotta be the Sultron because it kind of sounds like a little girl. Going to take me forever to fix that crap. Yeah. So that's supposed to be like, oh yeah, look at that. Lucy's still alive and possessing the place. Which obviously we did see her, so I mean, kind of hard to deny your own eyes. Kitchen was down this way, right? Oh wow, it was actually further than I thought. But either way, now that we got the key, we don't need to worry about picking this lock. Down in the basement you go. Now I don't think there's anything of real importance down here for us. Some more bullets though, bobby pins. Oh, a little Protectron model. I guess I'll take it. I know I already have that one, but I'll throw it in the cupboard with the rest. I don't remember where I actually have those. I think I have them in the big set of drawers in behind the counter.
Yes.
And in here we have a Radroach and a bunch of people that he killed. Traitor. Oh, they're all labeled traitor, and very few actually have different stuff on them. All right. So much for the Minuteman. I mean, we could say family could be in here, but I guess we also don't know when he killed any of them. But yeah, that's where he's putting all the bodies. I do kind of wish that they did more with the little ghost girl. If I'm being honest, like if they had made that door require the key, and then you make it all the way up there, and the key is like once you go up to the attic, you see her do that, and the key would be hanging on the wall of that door. Like after you open the door, it's just like the wall, but with the key hanging there. Just and then it leads you down. Sure.
Go ahead. That whole thing with Coulter, I know we talked about it some, but it could be a sore spot between us, yeah? I mean, here I went and turned on the overboss. Who's to say I wouldn't do it again? The thought had crossed my mind, yeah. Yeah, I guessed as much. Look, Coulter was a piece of shit. I've been real clear about that with you. But that was all on me. I'm the one who talked him into being overboss in the first place. If he was so bad, why help him in the first place? Oh, if I'd known it was gonna get so bad, I wouldn't have. Right then, I thought Coulter was what this operation needed. Big, strong, didn't take shit from nobody. The gangs would fear and respect him, and he'd listen to me. I'd use all my years of experience to help him run things. But he was stubborn, let shit go to his head. Ain't the first time I've seen it, honestly, but it was one of the worst.
What are you saying? You've made a habit out of doing this?
No. This whole Nuka World plan was way bigger than anything I'd done before. One thing I've learned over the years, being the guy in charge also means you're the guy with the biggest target on your back. Whether it's another gang looking to take whatever you've scraped together or some punk thinking he knows better than the boss, there is always someone gunning for you. I don't want that target on me, but if I can be the guy just behind the guy in charge, well, that suits me just fine. If I got his ear, I can steer things in a direction that benefits me, and usually everyone else.
Sounds very practical of you.
It's meant a longer life so far, if nothing else, but look, you ain't like Coulter. That's what I'm getting at. You ain't like the other raiders I've run with. So far, you make a pretty damn good overboss. And it's been fun running with you. I'm just saying, I'm starting to be glad we teamed up is all. All right, fuck it. You know what I'm getting at. Let's get going.
Alright. So wow, we're actually making pretty decent progress with Gage already. Now some of that might have been because I kept fast traveling with him and buying stuff to buy stuff from him. I don't know how much that would have affected him, but it might have. But anyway, our next location doesn't really hold anything. It's a merchant that we'll check out the inventory of, but that's about it. Oh wow, she's got a fucking plasma rifle. It kind of just popped up and left, didn't it? Good lord, the fuck does she have?
I just work here.
Hey,
Out of my way. I got chores to do. If you're looking to trade, go find my husband. Otherwise, get off our property.
And your husband right here?
Careful now. Don't want any trouble. If you're here to trade, fine. Else, I suggest you move along.
you and your family live alone out here?
That's right. Don't get any ideas. Nick and I were gunners back in the day. We can handle ourselves better than most.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what we got.
Alright, let's see. Does he have nothing? Okay, well, I'm assuming that he has nothing because he's out here, not in there, because for some reason, it, for some reason, location matters more than the actual person. But I guess they did that so that you couldn't just, like, bust into, like, a merchant's house when they're technically closed and do it. But you would think that if they gave you the option that you could do it. So here's the junkyard. Now, this is the location that eventually... Would you open? No, why won't you open up the fucking inventory?
You need me to carry something.
Oh,
Say the word.
I see why. Prick. Yeah, the hubologist there will send us to clear this out. We can clear it out beforehand, obviously. And there is a couple of things here we want to get. And this is also our last location that we'll be doing today. A lot of fucking radiation down here.
Let's have some fun.
Oh. These bugs. So small and hard to hit. Oh, whoops. Now, I don't remember how much of this you have to clear out for them. I think as long as it says cleared, you're good to go. But obviously, it's a lot more of a maze. Let's, since this one's an annihilator, let's fucking take this one as our own. Did they? I don't even know where the hell you are. Let alone the enemies. Oh, I think this is what they, yeah, the ultimate UFO. I think this is what the hubologists are looking for when they come here. Oh, come on. Oh, thank you, Annihilator. Mr. Frothy. Another Eucatron somewhere. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go down. I'm pretty sure these robots are actually stronger than the regular robots, like the Neutron ones. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think so. But yeah, there is another issue of the Scav magazine. But like I said, I don't know. Oh. Well, let's try these two buildings. We're not going to worry a huge amount about clearing it because I don't know. Because obviously the enemies here can respawn, and there's a more than decent chance that they'll respawn before I actually get to that part of the quest. So before we do that, we'll come and clear it out.
There we go.
Or make sure that it's cleared out so that it'll make it a little bit easier. Because the hubologists can die. I don't know if all of them can. But, whoops. Yeah, I don't know if all of them can, but I know at least some of them can. And I would much rather try and keep them alive, if possible. Because you know me, I much prefer to keep my, my world as populated as possible. The commie whacker. Okay. Is that like an actual weapon, or it is too? 48 damage. Alright, I definitely need to. Oh, and there's a weapons port. Why can't I use it? No, because I'm in combat. Because there's something somewhere.
There you are. Analysis yellow. Potential perimeter breach.
Oh, another animatronic alien. There we go. Oh, let's see. Test my luck. And... Oh! Oh, look at that! We actually fucking got one! Holy shit. Now, as far as I'm aware, I do believe that that is all just pure luck. I don't know if there is, like, I don't know, like, maybe that is just, like, a guaranteed one or something, but I think it's luck. And I can make it play. Oh, good lord. Targets bleed and exceptional damage. Yeah, I would fucking hope that it's exceptional damage. Look at that. That looks brutal as fuck. Also, like that says democracy on it. Oh, God. That's hilarious. Anyway. I don't know. Oh,
Enough shit trying to kill me. I'm
a
gonna
dead
do it
raider.
to myself with radiation. Let's move out.
Anything else up here? A dead guy. More ammo. Star core. Boop. Mine. I don't remember what they're used for. A power distributor. Okay, that's also mine.
There we go.
25% combat knife and switchblade damage. That's a weird fucking perk to have, but whatever. I think the power distributor is for the spaceship, if I'm not mistaken. You need it to power it up or something.
Nice.
Buff out, MedX, plasma cartridge. I'm not unlocking the tool box because I don't care enough about that. Been through there, been through there. What's behind this door? Back outside. Yeah, so this is obviously just like maintenance and repair for the attractions and that, right? And then there was another. Wasn't there? There was another. Yeah, there it is. So I'm pretty sure there was another building attached to this I wanted to check out. I'm not sure that we can do anything with the power distributor as of yet. That we might need to wait until we come back here for the actual quest.
Identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Man, that sentry is really heating up.
All clear. Unidentified.
Yeah, let's see if I can make it back over to this spaceship without having to go through the radiation cave there. Yay! Because I want to see, can I do anything with this? Fusion core socket. Okay. Oh. Place power distributor. Okay. Is that it? And then I just need to put the power cores in it, it looks like. Oh, fuck. Okay, and I do believe that I can't just fill it. Like, it looks like it has space for like 4 more power cores, but I think if I do that, it like blows up or something. So I'll leave it for now and just close the lid. And we'll worry about that at some other point. But I think that's where we'll call it for this part, because we got all the locations, I think, that are in this section of the map. Ugh. Like I said, there's not a lot outside of Nuka World. It's actually a fairly small DLC when you think about it. It seems bigger, but it really isn't. Although there's this whole location out here that I don't know what the hell it is. That might be the bottling plant, maybe. You know what, let's just head north and see if it is a location. Because it's not on... Once again, like I said, I seem to have, at least for this DLC, a lot of locations just not on this map that I've been using to keep track of where we've been. Or you know what, that might be a power plant, maybe? That you can't go to until after you're basically... it's like the last place you go to in the DLC, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. But anyway, that'll be it for this part. Next part, like I said, we'll head up to the northeast. There's only, I think, 4 or 5 locations there. I only have 4 on here, but like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a Red Rocket gas station over there that you can um, have as a settlement. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Hey,
But that'll be it for this
What do you
part.
need?
Thanks everybody for
have any
watching,
gear I can buy off
and
you?
I will
Yeah,
see you
boss.
next
Here's
time
everything
for
I got.
more.